welcome back, hunters. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we returned Way of the Hunter, Matariki Park. So last episode, we got a little bit more of the story done. We got a pretty nice Himalayan tar that we'd found out and about in the, out on the map. Got that. We are going for full rifle hunts for the rest of the the rest of the story missions and such. Just because that way we don't have to worry too much about, being held up by my poor marksmanship skills with that. And we've got a wounded feral pig we're trying to locate and put down. I got a shot off on it, but I have no idea where it has gone to. It kind of ran back towards the coast and then took a sharp turn into all this brush here. I haven't really seen where any of the little group it's with went either. So we're going to focus on that, and then we have a new story mission to complete for Andy to try to get a pair of red deer antlers from a mature stag. And the story is definitely making Andy seem like a pretty odd and suspicious character. Again, I kind of lean like the story for Way of the Hunter is trying to go... Oh, that's not what we're after, but I guess we could take a look at the whitetail that's making noise. Way of the Hunter story seems to be a little more eccentric for all the DLCs than it needs to be. I think the best one so far has definitely been the Tickmoon Plains one. That one was probably the most straightforward and had a little bit of like a mystery for you to solve or try to piece together. Although I do... Oh, maybe that's what I'm looking for, is down that way. I felt like there could have been a little more clues in that to build up towards answering like the little mystery it presented, but the worst story, I think, is actually in the base game itself with, Nez Perce? Is that what the first map is called? It might be. But yeah, to me, that was kind of the worst story, just because it does try to tackle some interesting issues about, like, some of the ethics to hunting and such, or hunting and trapping, but it also felt like it came across kind of preachy in a way, too, and just a little odd and off. Nope. Okay, now I am really confused, because, like, I've got sounds coming from down there, but... Okay, we're after feral pigs. You know what? I am going to focus back this direction. I apologize for getting so scattered right now. But my thinking is the pigs have probably all stayed together. So, if I can... get over here and take a look. And yeah, I'm not going to go slow. I think going slow has actually been causing me some issues. I'm just going to see if I can try to get a view, and we're looking for, I think it's a mature 2-star male. Okay. Like, there's a 1-star adult. And there's something over to our left there. Yeah, the problem is I just cannot see the full group that's here. I also hear something back there too, so... I might have to give them a little bit of time and let them come up on their own. But the odd thing is, I've been standing, walking, making a bunch of noise. Not a care from these ones here, but other things that are further away seem to pick me up and, like, get absolutely spooked by me. So it's kind of hard to read sometimes for Way of the Hunter and like what behaviors and that are giving you away more so than others. Yeah, it's dumb, but I'm just going to go walking basically right up to see, because like there is this little hill. Doesn't look like any of them, though. Yeah, no, none of those three are the ones I've been looking for, so at least I can... Oh. Okay, I think this is the group I'm after, because I think that one... there's a mature one that has, like, a more pale... more pale or silver kind of look to it, so... Let me work this way and see if I can get a better spot towards them. And yeah, a lot of feral pig zones here. Oh. No, that's just a young male. Yeah, it's a mature male we're looking for. I wonder if I should try avoiding to, like, stray for, like, There he is. Okay, that's who we've been looking for. He's at... Yeah. Okay, zeroing is right. See, what? Okay, what is going on with that hit indicator? Because, like... Is that because... I think I want to just get rid of that hit indicator if I possibly can, because I feel like it's misleading me a lot more. It's like, I don't know if it was because my reticle was focused more on way back for the terrain. It was showing me such a drop because of that, or... Yeah, I wish I had a little bit more indication for what that means. And I'm going to see about not using that and just relying on the actual proper crosshairs. I feel like I've been getting a lot of bad shots in with that. Like, yeah, see, now when I'm looking out there... Okay, so that must have been it, is it kind of acts like a range fire in a way. So whatever's actually in the middle of your crosshair, it'll show you where you're actually trying to aim with it. God, that can be a little misleading if I am completely honest there. Okay, we got the young pig there. I don't know how far I actually scared the group I'm looking for. See, I don't know if that's them over there or not. I should have tried paying a better attention to where they run off to. But, like, this is the really weird thing, is, like... Yeah, like, I could get within 50 meters, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh god, no, run away, run away. Other times I'm lucky if I'm around, like, 140 and they pick me up and go off. There's, I think, some weird quirks right now to the animal behavior, for sure. Yeah, that's the one I scared off. Let him keep going. I had seen the group I was trying to follow. I think they're up over there. So we'll just put the marker down and start heading over. I should also try keeping a little bit of a look to the hills, because the actual main objective today is the red deer. And they possibly are back up in that direction more. I haven't done any exploring up in that way to know for certain. But I want to try to keep a little bit more focused on anything that I do wound, I want to try to follow up and put down. Just try to kind of keep it a little more clean. I know it's a game, it doesn't matter all that much, but there's some practices I'd like to at least try to keep and maintain for myself. Yeah, we'll get rid of that track mark because it's not really going to do much anymore. And see if I can spot who we're after. I should also take a quick check. Okay, yeah, feral pigs are tier 5. Just making sure. Yeah, we're literally back where we had wounded them. Yeah, now my wondering is, if I'm kind of leaning this way because of carnivores, and there's no evidence I can really have to why the animals are, like, picking up on me more. But my thinking is, if I'm pressing forward, then I'm also pressing, like, the left or right keys. Is that registering as, like, a double movement input, so that is making us louder and... Or, that's making us noisier, and that's giving the animals more ways of picking me up. I have, again, no real evidence to base it on. Oh, gee, I thought I was going after a feral pig, instead I'm looking at an elk. Yeah, that really makes me wonder where I scared the... I wonder if that could be them out there. Oh, yeah, I think that is actually them out there. Okay, getting turned around by everything, but let's try to get this a little bit more proper. I think all I really need is one well-placed shot, and that should take the mature one down. Oh yeah, thankfully he's pretty easy to spot in the group there. Okay, so he's... I'll probably do... I'll probably set for 200, because they are kind of walking away from me, so I'm just going to stay crouched and try to follow up. Because if he takes a little bit of a right, and as long as nobody blocks him, I should be able to get that shot in. Well, you know what, if you want to go left, I'll take that too. Oh, coming. Would have had a really good chance there, but I just turned a little too much to... Yeah, that'll put him down. That was a proper vital hit. So I'll put the marker down there, and we'll just follow up with him. And then when we come back, I'll try going more north and actually seeing if we can find that red deer we want. I shouldn't say the one I want. Oh! There he goes. You're alerted, but you're not running off. I guess because it wasn't actually one of your group that got hurt there. Okay, so that says he's 110 out. He's not really alerted to me. What happens if I start doing, like... I think I'm also hearing some rapids around us, too. But yeah, again, this is like the weird spot where it's like... I mean, if I really want to, I could try for him. He is just like a lone one roaming out and about. Yeah, probably didn't need to use the 3, but I don't think any of my shots actually were vital hits on him. I'll take a look and just snag these two. I don't think it really matters taking a completely individual one on its own. Let's see. Yeah, that was all just meat. That one... I actually hit further back than I thought it would have on him. And then that one... I did kind of get a major one, so... Yeah, just sell that off. And I gotta definitely slow down and be more methodical and careful with it. This isn't spur of the moment like some other games are. This is hunting, not shooting. And, I mean, I keep getting distracted by stuff. I mean, I guess it's one of the nice things I can say about Matariki Park is it doesn't feel like you've got like a lot of big empty zones between finding animals. Might be a little too densely packed sometimes, but I think it's far better to have that than the alternative of it takes a while before you'll locate anything you're after. Now let's clear that. We'll do a 180 and then head back north to see about the red deer. Because that herd's got to be somewhere around here. I just have to figure out where exactly. And we'll see where our shots hit on him. I am kind of curious about where the first one went. It might have been... Okay, oddly enough... I guess because I didn't get enough of the lung, but I did actually get a double lung hit on him. So I'm surprised it didn't take it down. But then the other one, yeah, that's more through the meat of the lungs. That one makes more sense taken. We'll sell you off. And work our way along. Oh. Yeah, you know what? As much as I heard the noise, I think I'm going to just work at Trying to get our way north and towards the direction we had come from. So I'm not really seeing anything yet. And the red deer herd, the last time I saw them, I think we were across that bridge and they were still back up in the hills a bit. So we have a ways of ground to cover before we might see anything. I could take the vehicle, but I feel like it's better just to kind of leave that here as is. But yeah, once I reach the bridge, then we'll go slower on foot and see what I can spot. But it definitely feels like Matariki Park is one of the smaller of the maps the game has for offer. Like, I think Nez Perce is probably the largest. Yeah, Nez Perce definitely is the largest map that has the most ground to cover, to see, hunt on, etc. I mean, there were places I never even touched and still haven't touched when it comes to that region. Transylvania map has a fair size to it as well, though that one, I feel like there's... Oh, actually... Oh, okay, that's just a 1-star. I thought maybe it would have been a bit better than that, but we'll leave it be. I should make sure red deer. I'm pretty sure that's a tier 6, isn't it? Yeah, tier 6. Yeah, I hear it make... Oh, I think that's the red deer herd I've been talking about up there. They are a ways off, though, but... Okay, once I can get around 500 meters, I'll probably slow down a bit. I'm just trying to figure out where they're headed. Oh, there are some really good ones in that group. Like, the one walking right on the road, I think, might be the best one of them. Nope. Okay, just a feral pig. Yeah, I wonder if they're starting to make their way towards the drinking areas. Because if they were to keep going about that direction, I think they would be heading towards the river. No, I scared something else off behind us, but I don't know exactly what. Oh, I guess maybe it's just that one deer that was calling out from before. Yeah, I think that group is actually working its way this way towards the need zone. So that will work out really well for us. We just have to be patient and wait for them to basically come to us. I want to make sure I'm in a good vantage point before they do get too close. Because a lot of these rolling hills make it so that way you think it's nice and flat for where you're looking, but then all of a sudden the animal just dips down and goes out of sight. And you can't exactly place your shots when you can't even see the thing. Yeah, here... Oh, we also got... Okay, some feral pigs there, so I don't want to get too close to them to spook this herd. Yeah, looks like there's a lot of pig groups out here. Also kind of interesting, it looks like that's... I think that is just like sand dunes built up there. Okay, so they are kind of working their way down. It looks like there might be 2 different species in here. I'm pretty sure that these larger ones are the New Zealand red deer, and then these smaller ones could be more not sambar, sika deer. Sika? I don't truly know. But yeah, there's... Right in the very middle of the reticle right now, there's one red deer... Ooh, there's actually possibly 2. There are some really nice looking antlers to some of them. Oh, you might actually be the best one right there coming. Yeah, there's so much noise coming all around us. Okay, you just keep... As long as you guys just keep doing your crap over there, I don't mind. Big thing is... I think I gotta wait for them to come down and even come to the water. So I'm just going to slowly crouch to this little group of bushes here, sit in there, and I think that'll give me a good vantage point to wait and see about this group that's coming in. They're making decent Oh, actually, maybe... I was going to say, I'll go there, but I'm worried that instead of the lake to our left, they might actually just try to go to our right. So before I do commit fully to saying I know exactly where they're headed, I'm going to wait them out and see what direction they go. Because it still feels like they're kind of pointed more so to be going to my right than they would be to the left. Yeah, some of the antlers in that group are just really, really good sized. I don't know if there's any 5 stars to them, but there's got to be at least a 3-star. Maybe even, again, at least a 4-star from what I did see of the one the other weekend. And the pigs, as long as they go that way, that's no problem to me. I don't know... Oh, you... see, we got a couple here. Okay, see, they are quite a ways off, so I'm wondering if I should just try getting something from this group. Yeah, see, it's almost like they're on rails. They basically walk right into the hind end of each other. Okay, I'll keep an eye out. See, he should go down from that momentarily, because that was a good long shot. And thankfully, the red deer herd didn't get spooked, so that's... It's actually preemptive to try to make sure that these guys back here won't get scared off. Okay, I know the guy... Okay, he dropped somewhere. Truth be told, he might have actually dropped right by the water. Oh yeah, so they're... I'm glad I didn't say and commit to, they'll be going to my left, because it does look like they are taking the right to go towards the river. I'm just going to put down a tracking marker to the bloodstain there. And try to keep watch. Yes, they're all right in the dense parts there. So I should be within range. Once I do pop out of the woods, I'll be able to start spotting and figuring out what we have to go for. I swear that whitetail is like stuck in place making all those calls. Okay, yeah. So they are New Zealand red deer. Okay, there are a couple of 2-stars in the group, although it looks like they're both, or at least one is, okay, there is a 2-star mature. But I feel like there's better than that still. I should have enough distance out that I can still kind of crawl and... I'm not going to worry about finding this... Yeah, I'm not going to worry about harvesting this boar that went down yet. I want to keep our eyes on the prize, so as they keep popping out of here, I should have enough view to pick out and go for what I want. Let me get out of there. Okay. Okay, so we got a 1-star young male coming out right now. We've got a 2-star mature that looks like he's popping out there. I thought it would have been better than 2 stars, but I guess that just goes to show like how impressive the red deer truly are for their antlers. And yeah, they're all just kind of grazing still, so I'll have to give them some time. Okay, we'll see. They are slowly I don't want to say migrating, but slowly they're maneuvering and working their way out. God, that does look like trying to pick the one I want and getting a clean shot is going to be difficult. It is just a big blob of deer. Like you... you're just a 1-star young. Yeah, looks like it's just a 2-star mature. Yeah, truth be told, looks like they might both just be 2 stars. I can't really sort out the direction, though, because, like... It feels like there's a lot of them going some left, some right. Yeah, I'm just hearing all kinds of their calls now, but... Okay, gotta be careful how some are trotting out. I mean, we've got a lot of distance, so I don't think I have to be too concerned. But yeah, no, everything in there, it looks like the highest is just 2 stars. So I think I might as well just aim for possibly even the one I'm looking at right now. I think either one of those two will qualify for what we need. Yeah, I think the 200... there is one further back, but I can't... Actually, I can't even tell if there is one further back. It's... Yeah, there's one further back, but I don't think it's actually any better than the 2 we have up front here. Okay, he's coming forward. I'm going to leave them to do their thing. I'm not actually going to move out of here yet. The big thing is getting that marker down by the blood trail and then following up. I think it's a fair hit, but I can't tell for sure because of the angling from here. Trying to get the front-on shot like I was placing usually is a little bit tricky, but at least it looks like they're going back and up kind of where they came from. Nope, I think that's our wounded one right there. So he might actually go down from that. He did. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. So I can even try to get the other 2-star mature from that group, I think. And yeah, just a couple of whitetail were in that mess as well. So it looks like the red deer are probably going back, they're going to regroup, and they might come back down this way. Okay, it shouldn't be too long to find this boar, or this pig. Like, again, it had a good run to it, but this is a proper... Oh, there he is, just kind of float... I shouldn't say floating, just stuck on the bank here. Yeah, through the shoulder blade, but the bullet had enough energy and was through the main chunk of the lung, so that did count for it. Sell you off for the bit you give. And now I have to try to figure out my best approach for both collecting that red deer and possibly having the group being back in this direction. As I think that's actually the group up on the very top of the hill. Like, if I spot between a few of the trees, you can see a few things grazing, which I'm pretty sure are the red deer. Yeah, I'm probably just going to let them roam off. I think that's another sika deer. Could even be a whitetail up there. Looks like some more rabbits up there as well. And the pig group. I'm not sure if it's a herd of pigs or it has, like, its own special name. Like, a flock of crows is a murder. Flocks of geese, herds of deer, pride of lions. I don't know, like, there is a specific term for, like, a grouping of pigs. We'll see about just trying to work our way up to, that red deer that we took down. I honestly thought that maybe we would have seen, like, a 3-star in that group, but it makes it even more impressive, I guess, if we will be able to find a 3-star red deer or not. God, that whitetail is still just stuck there calling. It really does feel like I might as well just see if I can line up a shot and just try to knock it out of its, whatever it's, like, stuck in. Okay, you know what? I don't need those, so yeah, we'll clear those off. And just work our way up to where we got the one that dropped. I'm not seeing the red deer yet, or like the herd of them. So there's another whitetail over there. I don't actually see it, so it must just be down the hill a bit. Now I got the pigs coming in. I see something from the looks of it up there, but oh yeah, looks like the footpath does eventually go to something. Now just a 1-star whitetail there. Yeah, I'll leave the pigs to do whatever they will. And we'll just slowly close in on this. I guess the red tail, the red tail. I'm getting, there's so many deer I'm trying to balance and think of names. I'm starting to cross them over. The red deer, I guess, have been shifted out of their usual need zone patrol. So they're probably going off to a different one right now. I mean, they are still a ways off, so I could even try if I wanted to, following up and see if I could get one. Or get another one. But again, we'll just start with harvesting this guy. With it only being 2-star, I'm not going to taxidermy it. I'd say we'll probably save that for anything that's 3-star or greater. Oh. Okay, see, that's odd. Because it says the deer are spooked, but they're 180 meters out. And I've been crouching and going along like this. So I don't know if they were just, like, left in a very alert stage, or something else gave us away. But no, the feral pigs are completely calm. So I don't know if they are, like, as much as it says they're calm, they still are in, like, a heightened sense of awareness. As you kind of would have imagined, okay, if they are truly calm, even crouched, and sure, I'm not going slow and crouch, but you'd still think that I would be able to get, like, within 150 meters. See, I have no idea when it comes to some of the behavior for the animals. And it's not like the wind gave us away, because the wind is actually blowing from the deer to us. So I have really no idea what I can say about that. Oh, I guess we have a campsite up here, because we do have one of those little side markers up there. So we'll collect this and then probably head up just to snag that for the fast travel point. Well, let's see. Okay. I should have aimed a little bit up to the left, but we at least... Well, I guess because we got so much distance in through the lungs, that's still going to be a good hit. Or is enough to take it down. Again, sometimes it can vary a lot for how much of the lung you need to get with it, but... There's that done.
Can I get your autograph in exchange for getting this red deer?
Don't you want to get paid instead?
Your signature is more valuable. Did I tell you I bought one of your signed copies online?
For how much? How much, really?
I'm not telling you that. Why didn't you write under your real name anyway?
I didn't want fame. Vanity's not my thing.
But you didn't know you'd become famous.
I always knew. You can
And
throw
now
it
they're
here in
running
the
off, like...
basement. Feel free to use the meat however you'd like.
I always knew. Damn.
Okay, yeah, so we got a little campsite here. I don't know how... Oh, actually, if the... Nah, I'm trying to think of what direction the red deer ran off. I don't think it was to, like, the nice open areas, but... Well, at least snag the hunting map and see what this request is. Yeah, there's that. Yeah, science is amazing. When I was just a kid, I would often practice just getting close in various ways. I would stalk an animal, approach it before eventually spooking it, and then mark down how close I got. As time went on, I started noticing patterns. Some circumstances were always different, but then others were not, like my movement speed of the environment. So I started seeing through the noise. I would see the forms behind the raw numbers. See for yourself how it is. Can you get close enough to whitetail at your quietest, and to a fallow deer at your loudest and still succeed? I'm expecting a lot from you, Hunter. Okay, so I guess that's just certain distances to get into. Hardest whitetail deer single fail shot must be from 100 meters or less, and one from over 200 meters for the fallow. Honestly, the fallow sounds like it's pretty easy. The whitetail might be a little more tricky, but as we've seen, the animals can be kind of weird at times. So yeah, let me just kind of head up this way. I'm sure I'd be told that could actually be the red tail. Again, red deer, not red tail. I think the only red tail thing there is, or at least that exists I know of, is like a red-tailed hawk. It's a red deer. Just deer. We got a whitetail, so maybe we'll actually try and see about the one we just got here. As I just have to be within 100 meters, and if I can just get to a point where I can call it in, shouldn't be all that hard. So yeah, that's at 137, so even if I can just bring it around and start bringing it to me, that shouldn't be all that difficult. And of course, it doesn't give a crap. I'll try a second call and just see if I can bring it around. I thought it would be a low fitness because of the... Again, it's only a 1-star, but maybe I'll have to try the high fitness call and see. I also do wonder if this basic caller... I'd have better luck using one of the callers that released with the Alaska DLC. As it did bring out a host of callers that would work for, I think it was like whitetail, blacktail, and some of the other just like more standard deer species. Oh my god, I hear you. Jesus. Like it's frozen in place right there. I almost wonder if I should just try to slowly sneak in. and get under what I need for it anyway. Oh, and there's red deer call. Oh, that was a quick snap of its head. Okay, but it still says it's calm. So yeah, I think I will just forget the callers. It seems like something's a bit more weird with it right now. Like, even trying both calls wasn't anything of interest or response from this. Okay, let's get that for 100. That should be a lung shot to take it down. I figured I couldn't really get a nice clean shot or be able to see for the heart. So I figured I'd just go for the lungs. And let's just investigate. Yeah, everything's going to go running off. I'm not really going to be too concerned about that since we have our objective we kind of tried for here. Okay, so... Yeah, so it is going to go down from this. It's just going to go for a little bit of a ways. Okay, again, just trying to... Oh, here we go. Follow the blood trail through some pretty thick stuff here. Oh, right through a need zone, so that... Yeah, sick of deer eat here. Okay, but here's the blood trail again. And let's just follow along. Yeah, see, this is the tracking I really like, where you just see, like, the actual line of where it's gone. Oh, and here you are. So we'll harvest you and just make sure that is part of that done. Yeah, if I actually aimed lower, I probably would have been able to get right through the heart, but I figured I'd go for a little bit of a safer shot to make sure I got it down, aiming more center of mass for the lungs. Oh, not bad. Says shot distance was 95 meters. Well, there's that completed. And what we'll do is we'll go back to that and head back to put this into the basement for Andy. Yeah, here we go. See what the next little story beat is and how much further there is ahead. My guess is with this hunt done, we'll flip back to Jackie. She'll have that last bucket list entry. And then I'll be back to River. I still feel like something is definitely up with Andy, though. I don't know if it's like maybe like an author's relative abusing the author's name. We'll see. Okay. Alright, basement is... Yeah, this is also one, I think, the largest lodges I've encountered in the game yet. Like, it's definitely bigger than Bear Den Ranch. It's bigger than Tickamoon Plains. Because you can just keep going through this place. And you have this entire hallway. No, that's a way outdoors. That's another room with more trophy positions. Another big room with some trophy positions. And I'm trying to remember, do we have to go outside to reach the basement? Oh, wait, there's a way into the basement, I think, from out here. Yeah, here we go. This door right here leads to it. Okay. There we go. Feral goat meat pie. So we're probably going to get a... Not sure if we'll get a radio call or not. But now we'll just walk right through this again. Oh yeah, so if I had just literally kept going, I would have reached the way down the basement. Okay, so... Sounds like we're going to be after a feral goat or two for this next mission, but we'll see. Meat pie. 500 grams, 1.1 pounds of goat meat diced, 1 tablespoon olive oil, 1 onion finely chopped, 2 cloves garlic minced, 2 carrots diced, 2 tablespoons tomato paste, 1 cup beef broth or vegetable broth, 1 teaspoon Worcester sauce, 1 teaspoon dried thyme, 1 teaspoon dried rosemary, salt and pepper taste, 2 sheets of ready-made puff pastry, and one egg beaten for egg wash.
Seems like I have everything, apart from the goat meat. But let's go with more than 1 meat pie.
Okay, so we just need 100 kilograms of goat meat. Really? Yeah, that's what it asked for. 100 kilograms. I'm pretty sure the recipe only called for like 1.1 pounds. That's a lot to be making. But I think with where we are, we will probably leave that for next episode. I'm just going to see... No, we can't get the Himalayan tar. So yeah, we'll take that. Nope, that's not too bad for a trophy cost. It is 1,800, but I don't really have anything else to be buying. So there we go. Our trophy from last episode now on display with our 5-star sandbar deer. And maybe I will just quickly check the shop. I doubt there's anything really new I can pick up. But we'll just take a look anyway. Like, I could pick up some more weapons. I know there's some DLC weapons too. But none of them really pull to me. I still am waiting for more lever action guns to show up. Oh, maybe the crossbow... I thought you had a free crossbow that you got to play or try out with the Alaska DLC, but maybe you only get it from actually playing... Actually, let me check storage. Oh no, there are 2 crossbows. One, I think you do get free and can buy in the shop, and the other is from like playing the story mode and unlocking it. So I was thinking maybe that would be a nice in-between between my bad luck with the bow and decent enough with the rifle, is get something that's kind of like a combo. Okay, right, back to the shop. Yeah, there's nothing else to really pick up for there. Gear-wise, see, there's a deer grunt color I've been using, but there was also the Primos stuff, which... Maybe that's what I should be trying to take out more. Maybe it has, like, higher effectiveness for trying to bring things in. Like, this actually isn't too bad. It tracks both deer sexes, could bring everything in with that. Or this one does just have for, it does work for whitetail and Sitka, but not Sika deer, which I think this one... I don't know if that is the full... Actually, that might be the full list. Let me check the predator call. Yeah, no, I guess that is the full list there. So a lot of the animals maybe don't respond to calls all that much on this map. For attachments like optics and such, we basically got it all aside from a few scopes. Ooh, that 21 times, though, might be a good thing to... Yeah, I'm going to buy that. I've got the funds. I don't have anything else to spend it on, so getting the 21 times magnification might help for my shot placement a fair bit. And the only thing are only those and boundaries. I can always earn these just by playing the game, so I'd rather do that. But yeah, for storage, let's go from the 18 to the 21. There we go, and we still have, again, I'm expecting there's going to be another piece of gear added in as something to take with you. I don't know what that'll be yet, but in time we'll probably get something. Now for the collars, yeah, I'll take a red deer collar. Truth be told, I don't really know what I should be bringing out with me. Oh, that's actually... elk and Sika deer. Okay, I guess I'll just... Well, okay, keep everything for now. We know there's no predators on this map, so there's nothing to worry about for there. And does this take us nicely outside? Right by the pool. So yeah, we'll end this episode of Way of the Hunter Matariki Park for here today. Thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of the series. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, put it in the comments right down below. Until I do see you all next video episode, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.